My life is going to be completely different next year. My life is going to be totally different next year. I'm learning, growing, changing, learning how to be intentional. And I'm going to be intentional in 2024. And this is how. What do I mean by being intentional? What is that? What does that even mean?
What do you mean? What do you mean?
So I'm going to go to Google and find out. We're going to find a Google definition of being intentional. According to Google, being intentional means making deliberate choices to reflect what is most important to us. Being intentional can help us maintain a positive mindset. It can help us reach goals, help us experience more clarity, and be more present. I can do with that. It can also increase our focus, essential, and it can also increase our focus and commitment and bring more purpose and meaning to our lives. Wow, that sounds really good. Well, my definition of being intentional is it's pretty similar to that. But I also want to add it very much is like showing up for yourself, making things better for yourself, however you want to interpret that. I think you yourself know how you can do little things to make your life better. And that's kind of my approach to being intentional. So last year I wrote a list of goals that I wanted to achieve in 2023. I wrote like 14 things and I actually accomplished about 10 of those things. Woo! And I did a tweet talking about it, but I didn't share what those were. And I thought I could share them here. I'm not going to share them anywhere else, basically. So this is a YouTube exclusive. So here's my little list. Can't really see. Apologies. Here we go. 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. Tick. I did it. There's over 7,000 of you now. What? Hello. How are you? Thanks for coming and watching and subscribing. I adore you. And there's more content coming. Thank you. Hit 4,000 watch hours on YouTube. I didn't achieve that. The thing is, last year, my focus was really on short form content. I was all about the shorts, the reels, the TikToks, you know? I was all about those little short, digestible chunks of content. But this year, I'm about long form. This is where I'm going. This is where I'm going to be at. So this is where you're going to be seeing a lot more of me. So stay tuned. I hope I can achieve that maybe this year. Who knows? 10K on TikTok. And I did it. Tick. Yeah. Hello. Follow me at Muinat Abdul if you're around. I don't dance, but I entertain, I guess. I said I wanted to be on TV. Okay, I wasn't on TV. Maybe I was on a rerun somewhere. But I wasn't on TV, but I did film for TV. So this actually got half a tick because I filmed for TV. Hello? What? It should be coming out this year. Crazy. I said I wanted to get a promotion and a pay rise. I got a pay rise, which is great. Woo! I did not get a promotion. I said I wanted to lose X amount of pounds. I'm not going to add the number here because I don't have any intentions in terms of weight loss. I don't want to share any numbers. It's not about that, okay? If you know me, you know it's not about that. But there was a reason for that. I was going to Orlando, Florida last year. And, you know, if you're a certain size, there are some rides you might not be able to fit on. So my goal was really to lose weight so I wouldn't encounter those problems. I still encountered that issue a couple of times, but for the most part, I lost a little bit of weight. And I had an amazing time at Orlando. So, whoop. I said I wanted to streamline my wardrobe. There's still a lot to be done, but I did start last year. So that gets a tick. I'm proud of myself. Go me. We'll talk about this more later. I said I wanted to make some new friends in Manchester. If you don't know me, I'm from London. I live in Manchester now. I love Manchester. It looks like I'm going to be here forever. And all my friends and family and everyone is in London. I mean, it makes sense. That's where I'm from. But I mean, I really want to fully embrace the city. Like, this is my home now. Need to make some new friends. I made a couple of new friends, but I think I just need to be more intentional with those relationships. Oh, you see how it all ties together. I said I wanted to do everything I want to do in Orlando. Orlando was a really big holiday for myself. It was 2 weeks in the Florida sun, which was actually really lovely, and doing all those things that I wanted to do when I was like a teenager. I went to Universal, I went to Disney, I ate loads of American food, and I walked like 20k steps a day. It was incredible. So yeah, massive tick for that. This is a very personal one. I'm embarrassed to share. So I wanted to grow my hair back. The past few years have been stressful. In the midst of 2020, I was working a really stressful job. and I literally started to lose my hair. Okay, I have a lot of hair. This is a wig. And yeah, so I was losing my hair because I was really stressed. But I grew it back. So massive tick for that one. I said I wanted to get a freelance content job. I did it. I had quite a lot of success last year, but we'll talk about this more later. But yeah, tick. I said I wanted to present for online or TV, not my workplace. Tick. Did that. Woo! Smashing it. I said I wanted to learn 5 new recipes. Tick. I can't really quantify how many recipes I learn, but I cook pretty much every day. Every day I'm in that kitchen, all right? I'm in that kitchen, I'm stirring it up. So I think I definitely learned some new recipes. And then finally, do up my office space. No. I'm in my office right now. It is a freaking tip. I apologize. I'm not going to move too much because if I move too much, you'll see like how I live, and I don't need you to see that.
Please don't tell anyone how I live.
Oh gosh. So yeah, that was everything that I wrote down for 2023, and I accomplished like 10 things. There are a few half things in there, but all in all, 10 things. I'm literally so proud of myself. I can't believe it. And I'm so excited for this year to be intentional and smash it out the park. Now, of course, I've got a list for 2024. It's here. Did you really think I was going to show you? I am not ruining my blessings. I'm not going to show you what I want to achieve before I can achieve it, okay? So, yeah, it's a longer list. There's a lot more things for me to do this year. No pressure. But I'm excited, and hopefully being intentional is the key to unlocking all of these things. I'll be happy if I achieve like 2 things. I'll be honest, like, life is hard. So, how am I going to be intentional this year? Let's begin. Decluttering. I love fashion. Look at the material. I love fashion. I love clothes. I really love clothes. They're all over my house. They are in my bedroom. They are in my office/spare room, which is here. But you can't see. They're here. They're around. They're creeping around. They're in my living room. There are clothes. I'm a bit of a slob. I'll be honest. I'm a slob. My clothes are everywhere. And it's not good. Okay, so I started filming this sketch as like a funny way to illustrate that my clothes are everywhere. But like, as you can see, it's not very good. So I just feel like we should just accept that it's not good and move on with our lives. Okay, goodbye. Last year, I kind of started, decluttering, streamlining my wardrobe. I took a massive bag of clothes to this amazing shop in Manchester called Beg, Steal or Borrow. It's in the Afflecks. You need to go. And basically you can trade in clothes for store credit or money. And I chose to do it for money because if I did store credit, I can't. Okay, I can't be buying more clothes right now with the way things are. So I was able to leave with a nifty bit of wodge, a nifty bit of wonga. So, how am I going to be intentional this year? First, I'm going to sell some clothes. Any UK plus size peeps who want my wardrobe, I'm going to be listing some things on Vinted. I feel like it's the place to be these days, Vinted. So I'm going to list some clothes on Vinted for my UK plus size peeps, so keep an eye out for that. I am also going to donate some pieces to charity. There are some party dresses from my 20s. Like, I feel like, someone deserves to find it and own it and have fun in it. Breathe life into it again. I'm not partying these days anymore. I'm at home. I'm making these videos. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. And finally, I'm going to delve into the tech world a little bit with this one. So I've been looking for an app and I found one, and this one is called Wearin. And what you can do is you can like snap pictures of your clothes and then upload them to this app, and then you can arrange them into outfits and stuff. And I know you're thinking Clueless. I thought Clueless. Okay, when I saw this, when I found this, I was like, oh, I can finally be the Cher of my dreams. I can organize my clothes. I can figure out, because I literally hyperfixate on outfits. Like, if I like an outfit, I will wear it. I will wear it. Which is probably why my clothes don't last very long, because I'll like wear something obsessively and then like forget about it in a pile or somewhere. So hopefully this app will help streamline my life. And I will document this on Shorts. I'll also document it on Reels and TikTok, wherever you get your short form content. I'll document this process because I feel like this can be kind of fun. So that's how I'm going to be intentional with my wardrobe. Eating. I love food. I'm a foodie. I love eating out. I love restaurants. I am so spoiled in Manchester. When I say like every week, there's something new opening up, something new coming to Manchester. Like literally, my favorite restaurant in London, Black Clock, holla if you know, is opening in Manchester soon. How do I get on their PR list? Find out for me. They're opening soon. So I'm so spoiled. You know what? Before we think about being intentional, I'm going to share some of my favorite restaurants at the moment in Manchester. Why not? We'll have a little list. Number 1. Should it be 5 or 1? Number 1, Sparrows. I stumbled upon this restaurant on a rainy, wet night, and I didn't know it was. Well, I thought it was Michelin starred. I walked into the word Michelin. And I was like, oh my God, how did I just walk into here? Am I insane? But you guys were very quick to tell me it's not Michelin starred. But it's in the Michelin guide. It's Michelin star adjacent, in my opinion. So it just means like it's, a notable restaurant, and it was so good. I had guanciale, which is like the best carbonara that you've never had. It was so good. Had some dumplings, had this focaccia. It was so pillowy. It was delicious. It was so good. It was so, so good. Yes, Sparrows. Have I said the name? It's called Sparrows. Oh, next, Six by Nico. If you've ever been curious about fine dining, but the idea of fine dining also scares you, I really recommend Six by Nico. What's so great about them is they have like these themed menus. Like every month or so it changes. I've been there a few times. I went there for like a Miami Vice menu. I went there for like a movie themed menu. I went there for like a Japan themed menu. I've been there quite a few times. And their small plates are really fun, delightful, and it's just like a good introduction to eating fine dining sort of food. And it's not like majorly affordable, but like if you want to treat yourself, if it's like a birthday, if it's like a special occasion, you've done really well at work, it's payday. I recommend going. They're up and down the country. I recommend them. Go. Ooh, okay. This is for my shopping treat girlies. If you love to have like a little treat and then like a shop, this is my favorite treat at the moment. So on the weekend, there's this bakery in Ancoats in Manchester called the Flat Baker, and their croissants are insane. Buttery, flaky, crispy, crunchy. The lamination is there. Big word. The lamination is that they are so, so good. They're such a treat. And if you have one of these and then go for like a nice little big walk around town, it's just lovely. It's delightful. I love doing this. They also do coffees. I got their Dolce de Leche one once, basically caramel coffee. Delicious, delicious, delicious. Love Flat Baker. Ooh, okay. Next, Bunsick. So I think there's one in London, but there's one here now, Korean corn dogs. And I love these because basically they're just a vehicle for cheese. These are just a vehicle it's just a way to get deep fried cheese in my mouth. And I'm here for it. I'm so here for it. I love Bunsick. Please, love it. Anyway, and finally, pizza, nails. Their pizzas are huge. I love pineapple on pizza, and their pizza that has pineapple on it is delicious. Pineapple, ham, cheese, hot honey drizzled on top. It is a delight. And I'd say to you haters, you pineapple on pizza haters, try nails. It's so good. So good. Anyway, back to regular programming. I'm a foodie, but what I really love is cooking. I genuinely love cooking. I feel at peace cooking. I love learning new recipes, creating new recipes. I'm the sort of person that can open the fridge, see a bunch of random ingredients, and I can cobble them together. I can make something work. Like, seriously. Some of my best dishes have come from, like, fridge mistakes. You know what I mean? It's like a random block of cheese. There's a bit of meat. There's an apple. Like, what can we do? Katsu curry sort of situation. I don't know. There's so much you can do. So to be intentional, I want to be intentional with, how I'm eating, what I'm eating. I'm going to challenge myself to learn a new recipe every week. So I'll also document this on Shorts and TikTok and Reels and all the places you get your short form content. I'm going to learn new recipes and weekends are for new recipes. And also I'm going to make sure that I learn new vegetarian recipes. It might not be every week, but I need to get my 5 a day. And at present I'm getting like 2 a day, 1 a day. 5 a day? I'm getting something a day, but I don't know how much. I don't really want to just increase like being good to my gut and good to the planet and, you know, all those vibes, right? So I'm going to learn some veggie recipes too. Cool. Being intentional, it just feels good. Exercise. So in the past, I would literally only exercise in the run up to Glastonbury. Like, I would start going to the gym, going for long walks, like walking uphill for ages, like on the treadmill. This one year, actually, I got really into spin class, and I'd go to spin class like 3 times a week, and I'd also like walk everywhere. And I think it was like probably the fittest Glastonbury I've had. I haven't been to spin class since. Because you need to, okay? You are walking minimum 20,000 steps a day. Some people out there want to walk 70k steps a day. I don't know how they're doing it, but it's not me. Please. And last year, I got really into exercise. Not like really into it. I have a life, I promise. But I got into going into the gym. I got like a bit of a routine. I went a few times a week. I hunted down the perfect plus size, you know, gym set. And it's on YouTube if you want to check it out. I also started my Fat Gym Club series. And yeah, just had a good time. I think when you're a plus size woman, like the gym can be a scary place. You feel like people are judging you. You feel like you don't quite know what you're doing. You feel like it's not, you know, you can feel so many types of way when you're plus size in the gym. But I really, you know, I kind of, you know, found peace at going there, and it really helped my mental health too. So how am I going to be intentional? Well, you know what? Okay, I could sit here and be like, I'm going to go to the gym every day and not true. I am not going to do that. Please. But what I can do is maybe commit to going 3 times a week. Every other day, kind of. I can commit to moving my body every day. And I think that's a really nice thing that I can do for myself. It doesn't just have to be a workout. I can go for a walk into town. I can get out for an early morning swim. I can dance around my flat to like my favorite tunes. Like there are so many different ways you can move your body. And I feel like as long as I commit to some sort of movement, I'll be all good. So that's what I'm going to do. And we'll check in with that periodically. You'll see me up and about. You'll see me in the gym. You'll see me out for walks. So yeah, wish me luck with that one. Woo! Yikes. No, not yikes. Woo! My career. So, I've actually made quite a few, like, career videos on here. And I find that funny because I think my career is the thing I kind of talk about the least, generally, in the wider sphere of things. Because I guess just as a professional, you don't do that. But also, not just that, it's because I kind of have 2 careers. My professional career, I work in social media. Of course I do. I work in social media, and yeah, I work in social media. I don't know why I did that weirdly. Yes. And then my 5 to 9, I am a presenter and content creator. Yeah. So, with my professional career, I mean, I currently work in the tech space.
Emotional, damn it!
I really just want to develop in my career this year. I feel like I want to do more social media work. I want to try new things, learn new things, experiment a bit more at work. I think I want to commit to posting on LinkedIn once a month. And I know that's like, you work in social media, that should be easy, right? I mean, and I post for, you know, the people I work for pretty much every day. But personally, LinkedIn's platform, I feel like it's kind of an unhinged Wild Wild West place, like where everyone's like bragging about anything. But I guess that's something I need to get better at. My only fear is I really don't want to end up on the LinkedIn lunatics Reddit. Like I go there all the time and I'm literally like cracking up at all these crazy people, but I'm like, if I end up there, I don't know what I would do. Like, but I'm not a lunatic, so it should be fine. Now for my content and presenting career. What's funny is I actually had quite a lot of success last year. I grew all my channels massively thanks to pieces of content that I created and devised myself. I had quite a few brand deals, which is, I made money from social media. I literally can't believe it. Like, what? Me? What? I was named one of TikTok's Black History Month trailblazers. Hello? What? I was invited to not 1, not 2, but 3 YouTube events. What's going on? What's happening? What's going on in the Church of Commons? House of Commons. Oh my God, I can't even get that right. Things have been going quite well. And I did make content like talking about these things, you know, like very much a video that you'll see it and you'll miss it, right? But I need to celebrate these things. Like these are huge, huge things to me. These mean so much to me. And I need to shout from the rooftops. You need to hear it. If you're on the moon, you need to know what I've been doing. I want to get to the point, like, this year, if something amazing happens, you are going to hear about it. You're going to see it on my feed, on my story. You're going to hear it from me in person. I'm going to phone you up. I'm going to be like, oh my God, did you hear what happened? And you're going to be like, how did you get my number? Please stop calling me. Yeah. But yeah, my challenge to be intentional for my content presenting career is to promote myself, to go for things, to not be afraid, and just don't be afraid. Like, reach out. Reach out to PRs. Why not? What have you got to lose? Literally nothing. So, yeah. I'm going to be very brave this year. I feel so scared. Finally. Oh my gosh. We are getting intentional, people. Okay, finally, self-care. I treat myself. I get my hair done. I get my nails done. I don't know if you can see it. So the white balance is so off. I get my nails done. Oh, this one's a bit prettier. Okay, these are a bit old. I have a skincare routine. Should probably get into retinol though. Don't look too closely, okay? But what I will say is that self-care doesn't really begin and end with how you look. For me, the self-care I want to focus on is looking after my mental health this year. And starting with that, I want to read. I want to read at least one book a month. And I know that doesn't sound like very much, but honestly, like I think I read half a book last year. And when I was younger, when I was a tween, I would read so much. I would read like 5 books in a weekend. I did not have friends. So I'm going to be reading. And I've started. So I'm reading. I don't know if you can see. So I'm reading. I keep making noises like a pigeon. I'm so sorry. Okay, so I'm currently reading The Other Black Girl by 𝚖𝚎𝚍𝚒𝚊𝚕 Harris. It is incredible. The book is like a little bit spooky, a little bit ooky, but it also really just cements those feelings of being Black in those corporate white spaces. And I think it's like, it's such a great book. It's a little bit triggering, but it's great, and I'm enjoying it so much so far. So that's my book for January, and I'll do little reviews on IG stories at the end of the month for reading. So that's one way I'm going to be intentional with my self-care this year. Okay, this is a tricky one, and I hate to say it, but all the endless scrolling. The endless scrolling on X, on TikTok, like... The thing is, if I'm going on these platforms and there's a purpose, it's like I'm trying to find out this information, like something specific, or if, you know what, if I want to be entertained, if I just want to, I want to go, I want to laugh. There are so many funny people on TikTok. Like, I know if I open the app within like 2 like scrolls, I'm gonna be like weeping with laughter. That is fine, but I feel like if it's those times where it's like first thing in the morning or really late at night and I'm just scrolling and it's not the best start or end to my day, like, then that's when I need to can it. Actually, I'm gonna do something that I'm dreading. I'm gonna look at my screen time. I'm gonna look at my screen time with you because we can be horrified together. Ooh. Well, the average is down 12% from last week, but that's probably because I started working this week. So okay, this is over a week, can I just say? 7 hours and 32 minutes on X. I know Elon is laughing. I know Elon is laughing at me. TikTok, 5 hours and 52 minutes. Safari, not even Chrome. Safari, 2 hours and 55 minutes. This has to change. This has to change, okay? Whew, okay, that was kind of harrowing. Let's move on. Okay, finally, the final way I'm going to be intentional self-care-wise is actually not about me. It's a little bit about me, but it's not fully about me. It's actually about other people. It's about my relationships with them. I want to be so intentional with my relationships this year, especially because I live far away from everyone. So I think the past few years have really like fueled this almost like individuality like complex that we all have. Like, we're all guilty. I'm talking to myself right now though, where, you know, you might think, or I might think, oh, they haven't checked up on me. They haven't messaged me. They don't know how I'm doing. Oh, they know that I'm, they know XYZ. They don't. And it's just a bit like, hello, girl. Have you reached out to these people? And I think that's something that I definitely need to improve, right? If I want people to care about me, reach out, stay in touch, I have to do the same. And I think it's so tricky with social media. You think because someone posts a story and you reacted to it, that's keeping in touch. That's not, okay? I'm saying flat out, reacting to someone's anything is not staying in touch. Leaving a comment, maybe, but actually reaching out to someone, getting in their DMs, picking up the phone, sending a text, calling them if you have to. No, I'm kidding. I've got unlimited minutes and I never call anyone. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy to me. So I'm going to try and get better at that this year. And I think that lends to itself to earlier when I was talking about making new friendships in Manchester, because that's something like I'd love to do this year as well. Like, I can't expect someone to care if I'm not showing and giving the care in return. So that's something that I need to do for myself, for my friends, family, lovers, and future friends. Whew. Oh my gosh, guys. Did you feel that? Are you feeling intentional? No, but are you feeling intentional? I'm feeling intentional. This was really lovely. Oh my gosh. Please, 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 let me know what you plan to be intentional about. Leave a comment. Let's have a little chat. Let's have a little kiki. I'd love to know. I'd love to hear. And this has been so lovely talking to you. And please check in with me. Hold me accountable. Let's see how intentional I really am going to be this year. And yeah, subscribe, like, share. I am Muinat Abdul on YouTube. I'm at Muinat Abdul on TikTok, at Muinat Abdul on Instagram, and at Muinat Abdul on Elon Musk's X. Oh, thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you next time. Bye. I'm just kind of posing for like a thumbnail right now, so if you're still here, hello. Do I sound okay? I feel like I've got a bit of like a vocal fry. Is it YouTube voice? Have I been infected? Let me know in the comments. Okay, bye guys. Thanks for watching. Do you know this is the third time I've had to record this video? Yeah. If you've gotten to the end and you've heard this, leave a heart emoji because this has been a struggle. Okay, bye.